Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the road to GCW Money in the Bank. Let's hear from the new Trios champions.
Jay, Extreme Rules last year was a test to our family. And no matter what happened to you, you stayed loyal to your tribal chief. You stayed by my side no matter what. Protecting me no matter the cost. And that's why I made sure that moving forward, you're protected as well. Ladies and gentlemen, our firing squad!
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Bloodline firing squad.
Yeah, Solo. Don't you wish now that you would have stayed loyal to your tribal chief? Being here with us as we stand on top of this industry. But nah, you stand there all by yourself. And I hear there's a 6-man tag set between the 3 of us and you with 2 mystery partners. The question I want to ask, who the hell would team up with Solo Sakoa? After all you've done, son? Good luck. Speaking of pests, people ask, Tribal Chief, how do you feel about Ospreay and Gman headlining WrestleMania? I want to ask you, who truly headlined WrestleMania? It's us! We again mark their numbers. As always, the Bloodline marks everyone's numbers. Nobody cares about Ospreay. Nobody cares about Gman. So yeah, it pisses me off to hear a rah-rah speech like that to close WrestleMania. These clowns should be thanking me. They ain't drawing a dime. My numbers pay their paychecks. Extreme Championship, GCW Championship. I made these titles. And now they mean nothing on these fools. Because now these right here are the championships in GCW. Because they are on us! And once we're done establishing these, I might just come back and take all the belts. This is my company! And me and my bloodline, my firing squad, we will go to war for it!
Roman Reigns got the spirit. Roman Reigns got the army, and Roman Reigns is going to war to make GCW his, to make it the Bloodlines, as we are kicking off the road to Money in the Bank. We are on the road to GCW Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank qualifiers on the way. Gabe Kid, Seth Rollins here tonight. Don Callis sitting beside me. His client Takeshita also in a Money in the Bank qualifier coming up later on, as Gabe Kid, who made his debut at WrestleMania, goes right after Rollins. Rollins missed WrestleMania for the first time in years after the turn from Roman Reigns against him on the latest GCW Live. As now Gabe Kid is thinking brain buster. No, Rollins avoids it into the ropes, but oh my God, runs right into a lariat by Gabe Kid. And now Gabe Kid goes for the side. Oh, and oh my God, drops Rollins. And just like that, Gabe Kid might be going to Money in the Bank. Pile driver, Rollins avoids it. And oh, what an innovative stomp by Rollins. And Gabe Kid is stunned. But now Rollins, I think, he wants to follow up with the traditional stomp. Head into the mat, but Gabe Kid out of the way. But Rollins saw that. Nice super kick, stuns Kid right back to go for a stomp, but oh no, Gabe Kid, oh my god, headbutt, knee strike. And now he's going to go for the pile driver, and Gabe Kid might be going to Money in the Bank. No, kick out by Rollins at 2. After having missed WrestleMania, Seth Rollins is not going to let his chances to win Money in the Bank slip away just like that. But you can see the impact that move had on the neck of Rollins. And so, Gabe Kid, this is not allowed here, Gabe. I know you're a madman. And yeah, Earl is making it clear, trying to take the chair off of Gabe Kid. And Gabe Kid, I mean, Earl does have the chair now, so I guess that's a win, but Earl is down on the outside. And I think Gabe Kid knows he has to just follow up with another. Oh, Lesnar with the chair. Lesnar with the chair. And you remember what happened at WrestleMania. Gabe Kid helping out his War Dog leader and David Finlay by attacking Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar is out here to get revenge, I guess. As no, Rollins might be able to just go to Money in the Bank just like this. And yes, Rollins goes to Money in the Bank as Lesnar watches on in delight. My God, Gabe Kid was so close to going to Money in the Bank, but what he had done at WrestleMania came to haunt him as he's staring down the beast. I think this is far from over. The first of 3 fatal 4-way matches here in this Cruiserweight tournament to determine a new #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship, as Rey Mysterio and Jushin Liger, 2 old-time rivals, fighting it out here in the ring as Mysterio comes in with that nice forearm, going for the springboard splash by Liger. What a gutbuster counter by Jushin Liger. And there you see how well these two know each other from previous battles. And Liger wants to go for the Liger bomb, and Mysterio knows if he can hit that, this could be it. Liger, but oh, Mysterio counter. And now Liger is in perfect position for the 6-1-9. And there comes Mysterio, 6-1-9, connects, no, Liger, counter. Oh my God, what a counter, Liger stealing it, no, Dominic Mysterio from the top rope, breaking things up. And Dominic knows what happened back in the day with the League of Ligers, but there's Darby Allin, Destroyer, and Dominic goes flying to the outside. And now Allin sees that Mysterio is in perfect position for the coffin drop. If he can hit this is going to be it. Coffin drop, Liger, what a counter, Liger, no, kick out by Darby. That was very, very close here. Jushin Liger with an amazing counter, but he knows he has to follow up now on Darby Allin, going for the wheel kick, counter by Allin, no, roll up, crucifix, oh, Liger's out at 2. My God, so many near falls here tonight as Allin goes for the code red, but there's Mysterio, seated senton, but oh, Liger, off the distraction, Liger, bomb incoming. Oh, counter. This is how Mysterio won the Cruiserweight Championship back in the day, but Dominic, no, kick out by Rey as well. And oh my God, brutal shove into the corner. Dominic now, Liger suplex, roll through. Dominic may have it here. No, Liger kicks out. And oh no, perfect position, 619. 619 connects by Mysterio, and there comes the springboard, seated senton on his son, and there it is, Rey Mysterio goes to the next round in the Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. Rey Mysterio now going to watch these 2 upcoming fatal 4-ways in the Cruiserweight division with great interest as Mysterio advances here tonight on the road to GCW Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, Solo Sakoa is all on his own against the Bloodline. Nobody came out to team with Solo Sakoa, and this is an absolute beatdown by the Bloodline here tonight against Solo. This is exactly what Roman wanted. Jimmy, another super kick. Jay, another super kick, and there's the spear. There's the spear, and Roman, come on, finally end it. This is ridiculous. I mean, Roman wants to pay Solo. Oh my God, Roman Reigns, stop the cover. Roman Reigns is still not over. The backstabbing of Solo Sakoa, and now he's just smashing in the face of his former enforcer. My God, Solo's absolutely helpless, and yeah, just like WrestleMania, Roman Reigns with the boot on the chest, and Roman Reigns picks up the victory here for the Bloodline. Very, very impressive. And Solo, ladies and gentlemen, he's just completely out. And Roman there on the stage with his Bloodline, the Trios champions, the Usos that never betrayed him, now in main event status. As, oh no, Roman Reigns is making the hand sign, and we hear it. This is the anthem of his firing squad. And this spells even more trouble for Solo Sakoa, ladies and gentlemen. My God, Roman Reigns is completely irate with his hatred of Solo Sakoa, and there they are, the Tongans, and there's the Gunstun onto the floor. Gunstun onto the floor, and the assault on Solo Sakoa does not stop, ladies and gentlemen. And Roman Reigns, standing right next to me here, looks very, very happy with what he's seeing, and no, they're going for this move that they hit Moxley with at WrestleMania. Oh my God, onto the floor. Dropped Solo Sakoa head first onto the floor, ladies and gentlemen. This is it for Solo, yeah. My God, they've taken out Moxley. We haven't heard Moxley since that happened to him at WrestleMania. And I guess Solo is the next victim of the firing squad. Ladies and gentlemen, second match here, the Cruiserweight Championship, number one contenders tournament. Well, another fatal four-way here as Danhausen goes for the paradigm shift, but TJP with the super kick to the face. And there, TJP now got Chad Gable, who challenged twice in the last year for the Cruiserweight Championship, never able to win it. TJP with the, oh my God. Danhausen moved out of the way. And Danhausen with the drop kick to the back of the head of TJP, sending him to the outside. This is a lot more impressive than what we've seen from Danhausen at Mania. But there's Chad Gable, Chaos Theory. Oh my God, Ilya Dragunov with Torpedo Moscow. Like a lunatic, flying in there with Torpedo Moscow. Now a final one to Danhausen. No, counter. Danhausen got it. No, kick out by Dragunov. Oh my God, Torpedo Moscow. Anyways, Danhausen discussed with the referee, and Ilya Dragunov gets maybe another chance at the GCW Cruiserweight Championship as he advances to the next round. Money in the Bank qualifier, Logan Paul taking a look at Mio here on the outside, but Logan, I don't really think you're going to have much luck with the Japanese girls as Taichi's going back up, and Logan Paul is thinking, lariat, but Taichi counters, thinking Black Mephisto perhaps. That is an excellent counter by the former GCW Tag Team Champion, but Logan Paul counters again, back into the ropes, and Taichi with the X-Bomber turns Logan Paul inside and out. And now Paul getting back up, and another X-Bomber by Taichi. And now Taichi is feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Taichi finally making his way back here into GCW with a huge opportunity to qualify and go to Money in the Bank, as his muse Miyabe is watching on the outside. Now Taichi going for that dangerous suplex, but oh, a rake of the eye by Paul. This is how we know Logan Paul, playing a little bit unfair, but it worked. Referee didn't see it, and now what is Logan Paul thinking? Oh my God, what a crossbody! And there you can see how athletic Logan Paul is. Definitely not to be counted out here, even going against a veteran of the game like Taichi. And you can see like how he hit that crossbody high on the body of Taichi, dropping him on his neck. That was beautifully done by Paul. Now what is Paul thinking? Going for the super kick. Taichi able to avoid it. Nice Enzogiri to the head of Paul. And that stunned Logan Paul, and now Taichi might be back in control of the matchup. Maybe getting the dangerous suplex now. Taichi got it, but oh, Logan Paul again, landing on his feet. And I think Paul is looking to go for that punch, that right hand. That could be it if he hit it. Paul for the right hand, Taichi counter. Beautiful, beautiful, into the Gato clutch. Got him, no, kick out at 2 by Logan Paul. And this is where you can see what a great wrestler Taichi is. What an excellent counter. Now Logan Paul sliding underneath the lariat, and oh, come on. This is absolutely unnecessary. And Miyabe, and I don't know if Logan Paul is really trying to hit on that girl or if he's just trying to distract Taichi. Yes, oh my God, what a moonsault. And I think there you got the answer. Logan Paul off the distraction. And now Logan Paul, ladies and gentlemen, got Taichi in the middle of the ring going for that lion salt. But oh, Taichi got the knee up. That was a great counter by Taichi and a bad landing by Paul. And oh, there's the slap.
She slapped me, disqualifying.
Oh, come on.
Logan, you know what? You're not gonna do that.
Oh yeah, Earl is not going to disqualify Taichi for that. Great call by Earl Hebner here. But oh, look, Taichi, he got the mic stand. Paul ducks. Paul, oh no. Low blow to Taichi. And now Logan Paul with the pulverizer drops Taichi straight on his head, and Logan Paul goes to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Another big victory here for Logan Paul over a veteran in Taichi. Ladies and gentlemen, main event. Final Money in the Bank qualifier of the night. AJ Styles going for the phenomenal form. Takeshita thought to go just like WrestleMania for the forearm, but Styles had it scouted, and he rolled right over into the Styles crash, the hollow point right on top of the head. Oh, come on, Don Callis. Breaking up the 3 count here. I mean, that is absolutely uncalled for. Ladies and gentlemen, Earl back in the ring. AJ Styles might want to go for another phenomenal form. If he can hit it, this is going to be it. Phenomenal form. Takeshita out of the way. Saw it coming. Styles singing style and DDT. Takeshita, no. Oh, vicious German suplex by Takeshita. We've seen him hit these at WrestleMania. And these are some of the most brutal German suplexes that I've seen recently. As now Takeshita, I think he wants to finish up the phenomenal one with a knee strike, and AJ's getting back to his feet. Takeshita misses with the knee. Styles, Takeshita lands on his feet. Now thinking forearm, Styles, Enzogiri. Nicely called caught him flush on the skull. And now Styles, torture bomb incoming. Perhaps Takeshita counters. And Takeshita, what a lariat. Turns Styles inside out. And oh my god, another wheelbarrow German suplex. And that dropped Styles. And now Takeshita finishing him off with the brain buster by Takeshita. And Takeshita joins Logan Paul and Seth Rollins so far in the Money in the Bank ladder match. More qualifying matches coming up next week. Ladies and gentlemen, Fatu, Lesnar battling it out for a spot in this year's Money in the Bank ladder match. Jacob Fatu, now what is he thinking? Got control of the beast Brock Lesnar. He might be thinking for this front slam onto the rope. But Lesnar rolls through and the lariat turns Fatu inside out. Lesnar feeling the effects, but there's where you see what a beast Lesnar is. And Fatu is feeling the effects of that lariat, and he will feel the effects of that German suplex. Drops Jacob Fatu on his head. But oh my god, he's back up. He's back on his feet, and Lesnar cannot believe it. Super kick by Jacob. And another one. Lesnar now stumbling into the ropes. There comes Fatu and a Samoan drop. And now Jacob Fatu is in control of this matchup. And he might be thinking to perhaps finish off Lesnar right here. Might be thinking to go for this moonsault, but Lesnar back up again. Lesnar, another German, and that dropped Jacob bad again on the back of his head. And now Lesnar thinking to go for that vicious F5 onto the Bloodline member. There it is. It connects, and Lesnar has his ticket booked to Money in the Bank. No, kick out, and the power that Jacob Fatu kicked out there with stuns Lesnar, and I can see why. This is not something the Beast is used to. And now Lesnar picking up Fatu. If he can hit a second, this is obviously going to be it. But Jacob Fatu now fighting back with the elbows, able to escape onto the ring apron. But there's Lesnar with the huge knee, and my God, flew into the barricade. Oh my God. And now Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen, he has a table set up. I think he's thinking to go for a super F5 through the table, but Jacob Fatu able to counter super kick, and Lesnar lands on the table. And what is Jacob Fatu thinking? Oh no, he cannot be going for this. He cannot be going for this moonsault from the top through the table. My God, Fatu crushed Lesnar. Let's take another look at that. Oh my God, I think Jacob came up a little bit short, but that just made the effects even worse. Knees into the chest of Lesnar. And now Jacob Fatu, he wants to finish this off. He gotta finish it off in the ring, obviously. Going for another one of these moonsaults, and if he can hit it, this is going to be it. But Lesnar back up, caught him, but losing balance. There goes Earl, lariat by Brock. My God, the weight of Jacob Fatu was just too much, making Brock, there's Gabe Kid again. Lesnar cost Kid, and now Gabe Kid might be costing Lesnar just like he did at WrestleMania. And the Beast is out. And look, Jacob Fatu, oh my God, crushes the ribs of Lesnar. And Jacob Fatu is going to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And again, another Money in the Bank ladder match with Bloodline presence, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, final match in the Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. Round 1. Winner of this will join Ilya Dragunov and Rey Mysterio in the finals as Zack Sabre Jr. Oh my god, what a kick to the chest of Dragon Lee. But there's Desperado. Desperado now going for the spear on Dragon Lee, who avoids it very nicely with a jump over. Now Dragon Lee going for the tope suicida, and Desperado goes flying into the barricades. There comes Rey Fenix. Oh my god, Dragon Lee is down now. And now Rey Fenix might be able to go back and go at Zack Sabre Jr., who's standing in the middle of the ring. Fenix, but Zack Driver in midair. Zack Sabre Jr. is going to the finals. No, Desperado breaking it up in the last second. Desperado back here after having had multiple matches in the Cruiserweight division before. Going for the guillotine, but oh, Desperado rolls through with the spine buster. That was a beautiful counter by El Desperado. And El Desperado might have time to hit his finishing blow. Pinche Loco. But there comes Dragon Lee with the knee, and Desperado goes tumbling to the outside. Super kick to Sabre. Now what is Dragon Lee thinking? Desperado on the apron. Oh my god, huge Rana to the floor. And Desperado landed hard, ladies and gentlemen. And now Dragon Lee, there comes Sabre, but Lee avoids it. Dragon Lee now following it up. Got Zack Sabre Jr. drops him right on the top of his head. But watch out, there comes Rey Fenix. Oh my god, another one. Double head trauma for Sabre. But oh, went for the cutter. Dragon Lee saw it coming with the German. And now Rey Fenix is in big trouble as Dragon Lee is thinking to go for the Destino, but oh, Fenix counters. Phoenix Driver drops Dragon Lee right on the top of his head, and Rey Fenix advances, and he will meet Rey Mysterio and Ilya Dragunov in the finals of this Cruiserweight tournament, and the winner will become the next #1 contender for Speedball Mike Bailey.
Bruv, now don't get me wrong. I get why you're upset with me. When I stood with Gman at the Royal Rumble and hit you with that hidden blade, I didn't do that just for G. I also did it for you. I know that wasn't you, bruv. You're better than that, Gunther. And I saved you from yourself. I know that's not the man you want to be.
Ospreay, I'm not mad at you for that. Actually, I'm thankful. I came out after your match at WrestleMania, not because of that, but because I was disgusted at what I was seeing. Have you totally forgotten what we stood for? We were the ones that pushed against all the degeneracy taking place on this sacred mat. And now, you're out here doing exactly everything we used to look down upon. Why? Because they started cheering you for it?
It's because I have something to prove! I proved that I'm the goddamn best professional wrestler on the planet for years! And let's face it, I talked a lot of shit, but I backed it up. Well, until I had to step inside the extreme style of this business to face the stage creator. And I lost, bruv. You know how much shit I talked about that man? How I stood in the ring to defend the honor of GCW. And I lost! I let myself down. I let the fans down. And I let GCW down. This will never happen again. And if I have to become the best at this style as well, so be it. One day I'll avenge Extreme Rules. And even if I have to goddamn die trying, I'll avenge these fans because they believed in me, bro.
So this about them now, huh? What has happened to you, Will? It was never about them. It was always about our dedication to this craft. What's next after this? Do you have to become the best in the world at shower matches, toilet matches? You really want to sink to that level, Ospreay?
I get your frustrations, Will. I get it. Trust me. But don't you dare talk to me like that. You claim to be so dedicated to all of this, which leaves me with one question. Why don't I see the GCW Championship over your shoulder? Maybe my dedication to this has always outdone yours. I was the world champ. I am the extreme champ. I'm goddamn fighting for what I believe in, while you stand there and complain with nothing to show for it. Remember what I said when you left the Empire. I was looking forward to us main eventing WrestleMania one day. But at this point, I'd be surprised if we opened a house show.
And yeah, Gunther has heard enough, ladies and gentlemen. It was an amicable breakup of the United Empire back in the day, but this has gotten personal. There comes Ospreay. Gunther got him, and he drops him on his neck. And you know, I can kind of see the point of Gunther. The complete shift in Ospreay. He just doesn't recognize his former United Empire teammate anymore as he sends him packing.
You don't deserve to stand on this mat anymore. You are a disgrace.
Final two contestants for the Money in the Bank ladder match going to be revealed here tonight as Orton goes for the RKO and Cena. But Cena headed scouted. Now Cena, code red, into the cover. Earl counting, but Orton kicks out at 2. And Cena and Orton, of course, former two-time GCW Tag Team Champions as the modern-day mega powers here in GCW. And now only one of them is going to be able to go to Money in the Bank as Cena went for that springboard stunner. But Orton knows him so well into the back suplex. Now going for an RKO again. And Cena knows to avoid that. And Cena got Orton for the RKO. But Orton fighting out of it. Randy Orton able to escape here. And there's where Orton is so good. Sweeping the legs of Cena. I know. What is Orton thinking? Is he going for that draping DDT onto the floor? And Cena's head crashed hard, ladies and gentlemen. And now Orton just gotta take advantage of a beaten up John Cena. Gotta get him back into the ring to punch his ticket to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And that would be big for Randy Orton as now he's back in the ring. And Orton gotta finally hit that RKO, and he knows that. But Cena again, counter, roll up. Cena going to Money in the Bank. No, Orton kicks out. And careful in position, but Cena counters the punt into the attitude adjustment, and John Cena has done it. Cena is going to Money in the Bank. What an important victory here for John Cena. now Cena staring down Randy Orton. Like I said, former GCW Tag Team Champions. As Cena is extending the hand to Orton. But Randy Orton, no. Randy Orton doesn't seem to want to have anything to do with that, as Cena is looking on. Final qualifier here for Money in the Bank. LA Knight, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega back after his WrestleMania loss against Gman as he hits LA Knight with that V-trigger. But the big question is, how is the neck of Kenny Omega after that new super finisher from Gman that he was hit with in the main event? And he's thinking one-winged angel, and LA Knight is trying to fight out. What is LA Knight doing? Oh, puts pressure on the neck, and Omega instantly feeling that. And now LA Knight taking advantage. Nicely done by LA Knight. I mean, I gotta say, he's doing well where he's doing well, working over the neck like he should. And oh my God, he spiked him with that neck breaker as well. Smart stuff by LA Knight here tonight. And now LA Knight is thinking to go perhaps for the BFT, but Kenny Omega says no. Reverse Rana spikes Knight on the top of his head. Now Kenny has some time to recover, but he got to follow up. If Kenny wants to go to Money in the Bank, get another shot, perhaps at the championship, he got to win Money in the Bank. But LA Knight is out of the way, going for the back suplex into the front slam. And again, Omega landed on the neck, and I think LA Knight is obviously targeting that on purpose. As Kenny is just recovering here as LA Knight, I think he wants to go for that neck snap, but oh, Omega is out of the way. And there's the V-trigger. The second V-trigger of the match, and LA Knight totally collapses. And there's another one straight to the face. And Omega is going to Money in the Bank. But importantly, Omega not able to hit that one-winged angel. That neck of Kenny seems to still bother him. And now we have a full field, ladies and gentlemen, for the 2025 GCW Money in the Bank ladder match, as Ibushi and Omega are the tag team champions as well. We got Logan Paul, Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Bloodline Firing Squad, Jacob Fatu, and Konosuke Takeshita, as LA Knight missed another opportunity here tonight as the cleaner is going to Money in the Bank.
Let's face it, Brian. You don't like my kind. You don't respect us. I didn't get in this industry the way you did.
You know what, G? You know what? That is exactly right. I don't respect your kind because, let's face it, you are a wrestler. And I'm sick of them being on top of my industry. Yes, it's that simple. I give it to you. I watched your match with Kenny at WrestleMania. You got that killer instinct. A thing John has always been lacking. Do I respect you more because of it? No. No matter how much of it you have, it's not gonna outdo mine. You dropped Kenny on his neck, but what did I do to John? I caved his skull in and then made him drown in his own blood. Why? Because of hatred of your kind, G-Man. Call me discriminative, but that is what it is. I cleansed GCW of JTM, and I'll cleanse GCW of you. And in the process, I'll become the GCW World Champion.
You know what, Brian? I'm not even gonna try to convince you of anything. But I am gonna do one thing. This is for John.
And oh, Gman strikes! Gman strikes Danielson! And now Danielson is the one with blood on his face as Gman is staring him down. Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is official after Bryan Danielson's huge WrestleMania victory in what people say the match of the year against JTM. Bryan is challenging at GCW Money in the Bank for the GCW World Championship, and he is angry. Lucha Bros, Judgment Day, and the United Empire fighting over the chance to fight the Bloodline for the GCW Trios Championships at GCW Money in the Bank, as Cobb just ate a super kick by Penta, but Penta ate that spin kick by TJP. And now Cobb might be thinking tour off the islands to Penta, but oh my god, what a dive! Right onto Damian Priest and the Great O'Khan. Here comes Rey Fenix, but caught by Cobb. There's Dominic. Oh my god! Dominic Mysterio, now Rana to TJP. Nicely done, but there's Cobb picking him right up and a slam. My god. But there's Balor. Oh my god. Right into the neck of Jeff Cobb. There comes TJP, but Balor had that scouted. Now Balor going for it. Oh, nicely done by Balor, but watch out. Watch out. There's Penta, and there's the Destroyer. And now Rey Fenix going for the pin, but Damian Priest in the last second breaking things up and keeping the matchup alive. Now Priest, back elbow to Penta. Rey Fenix sending Jeff Cobb flying to the outside. Now Rey Fenix calling for Rey Mysterio, who's teaming up tonight with the Lucha Brothers. And there comes Mysterio, DDT. Rey Mysterio and Rey Fenix, they'll find themselves in a triple threat match over the #1 contendership over the Cruiserweight Championship on the road to Lockdown coming up. But first, they're fighting here for this spot at Money in the Bank as TJP hit that beautiful dropkick through the ropes, but there's Rey Fenix. And now TJP landed on the outside. Nicely done by Rey Fenix, but watch out, Rey. Behind you, there is the Great O'Khan with the pump kick. And he spiked Rey Fenix. He landed right on the top of his neck there, ladies and gentlemen. And now there comes Priest. Spin kick to O'Khan, but O'Khan counters. He got the claw on Priest, perhaps thinking to go for the Dominator on Priest. But Priest able to jump through, and now Priest, south of heaven, chokeslam to the Great O'Khan. But oh, watch out, Balor to the ground. And this gotta be it. But oh, Mysterio sending Priest to the outside. And I think Balor notices it. He has to take care of Rey Mysterio before pinning the Great O'Khan. Drop kick, but oh, trapped. And there comes Penta into the cover. And oh my god, the Lucha Brothers and Rey Mysterio have won it. And they are going to Money in the Bank to challenge for the GCW Trios Championships. What a match here on the road to Money in the Bank. And ladies and gentlemen, they are the champions, the Bloodline. They won the GCW Trios Championships at WrestleMania. This was where the titles were debuted against the BCC. Now this is going to be a big match at Money in the Bank as Penta and Roman are coming face to face here. And Penta letting him know that they have zero fear of the Bloodline and their firing squad as we are wrapping things up here on the road to Money in the Bank. We have a full match card, ladies and gentlemen, for our upcoming pay-per-view event. And here is the GCW Trios Championship match, where the Bloodline is defending against the Lucha Brothers and Rey Mysterio. Another big match in the making. Brock Lesnar against Gabe Kid of the Bullet Club, War Dogs. Will Ospreay putting the GCW Extreme Championship on the line against Gunther, his former United Empire teammate. The Money in the Bank ladder match coming up as well, obviously, on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And in the main event, Gman puts the GCW World Championship on the line against Bryan Danielson. Ladies and gentlemen, we apparently will hear from Finn Balor.
I'm sick and tired of this. Getting screwed again and again. But don't you doubt this. At Money in the Bank, judgment will fall once again.
I have no idea what that could mean. I guess we shall find out.